Guten Morgen. Let's start this video here. So guys, it's 5:12 a.m. and yes, I'm already awake and I'm going to work. Yes, guys, I found some job and I'm happy. At least now there's no complaining anymore, talking about not finding job or something like that. It's 5:12, or maybe right now it's 5:13, and yeah, it's already bright. Like if it was in winter, then right now it will be very dark. In winter it's always dark up to 7 or 8, somewhere there, but during summer it starts at 4 something, maybe 4:40, 4:40. Yeah, it starts being bright very early in the morning. So here I am walking. It's a good morning. It's a happy morning, and I'm going to work. I have to walk to the train station. So I just checked the train. It's the one which was supposed to leave has just left, so I wouldn't make to that. But the next comes at 5:30, so that's fine. So I don't need to rush or to run. That's why I left home earlier. I need around 10 minutes to the train station when I'm walking the way I want. 10 to 15 minutes when I'm walking the way I want, but when I want to walk faster, then less than 10 minutes, or maybe run. No hurry in Africa, isn't it? I'll be connecting trains. Where I found the job, it's not around, so if I have to use the bus, I'll need 35 to 40 minutes. And depends also if the roads are clear. If there is a lot of traffic, that means I may be late. So I choose to go with train. With the bus, it's one way. Like I don't need to connect, but with the train I have to use two. But it's faster because I'll need 10 minutes with the train, inside the train. Like from here, from the train I'm going to catch to the second train, I'll need only 5 minutes. It's an underground train, and then from where I'm alighting going to the next, I need like 1 minute to move to the next train. So it depends. If I find it there, I will also need around 5 other minutes. So the train is easier. Hey, I was really crying. I was complaining a lot of I'm not finding something. I've been sending applications, and this one day after I went to Messe, and then I explained myself, gave some people my CV and so, and to be honest, what I realized about Messe, the people there, they are just advertising their companies and so on. It's not that you are going to really get a job there. The people are just doing advertisement, because most of the people we talk to, you would explain and they will tell you, at the moment we are not searching, but in case something comes up. So it's not like it's a guarantee. It's somewhere there where you're going and you're going to find a job immediately. So, and I was a little bit really disappointed because when I went there, I had high expectations. So after this message, the following day, I was at work. I went to school, and I remember there's a video I made. The last video I made while in school. Maybe I will share this video before I make another one. The video I made while I was there, and I was really upset. I felt bad. I was asking myself, what's wrong? Where did I go wrong? Why am I facing this rejection? Like, anytime I sent my application, nobody's giving me a good answer. And also, they don't even invite me. They don't even tell me, hey, come, let's do an interview and see if you're going to give. You just get a lighter. I go to a point where I'm like, no, I'm not going to send in applications. And that week, my husband was like, okay, we will sit now down together and try to see if we can send applications, just to give me that motivation and so on. And that day, previously I had really fasted. When did I last fast? Yeah, the day before, I really fasted, and to get to a point where you want to pray, but you don't know what you want to pray. Like, you've just there, you fast. I read the Bible, but when it comes to that prayer, I'm like, I don't know now if I've been praying the right way, or I have been complaining too much, because God doesn't want us to complain. So you open your mouth and you really don't know how to pray again. Like, you are just down, you are just there. And so this email popped on my phone, and I just opened it. It's not a full-time job, it's just a it's a, how is it called? It's a part-time job. What I got. So I checked. I didn't even check the location. I only checked the time. I checked the time or the starting time, and so I just sent it. And the following day, I saw her phone. I was just sitting down and wondering, now I was at home, should I now open the computer and continue sending applications? Because that same morning, I don't know, it's the same day, I had gotten two more, rejection again. They send very early in the morning. Like, the first thing you get up, you take your phone, you open it, you just find a rejection. Like, so I was sitting there and I'm like, should I now open the computer and continue with the search? Because anytime I had an opportunity, I would use my phone. When I'm at home, I would use the computer to do so. So while I was still thinking, a call appeared. I hope the trainer is not left off, because I'm hearing someone knocking. So someone called, and she introduced herself, and we just talked. And she, hello, and I had to turn the camera not to get to someone. So yes, I'm almost there. So this person called and she told me, yeah, if I could go on Monday. It was on a Friday. If I could go on Monday. I'm still early. If I could go on Monday, I'm not going to start. And then I told her, yes, why not? So I went on Monday. I have a pimple here. I went on Monday and I was short the work by workers. She didn't come. She did not come, so I met nice colleagues who showed me around, who showed me the work. But later she called me and asked me how was it because she wasn't around. So I told her it was fine. And then she asked me if I could. Guys, this is part where I get the train and I have to wait for 7 minutes. There, 7 minutes, and I'll be going through this direction. So I gave her, she told me, she asked me if the work was good, if I liked it, and of course, I've been looking for it for some time, and you found an opportunity, whether it's good or bad. Would you say no? Yeah, of course, I said yes. Okay, to be honest, it's fine. It's fine. It's not stressy. I would say you only have to plan for yourself, and the kind of work is just as I said. At the moment, I can't do a full-time job, and most of the jobs maybe that I could do a full-time, maybe they start at 8. So at 8, calculate 8 hours. It's not easy. So this one I got, I can start at 6, I can start at 5, and I have to be done at at 10, before 11 a.m. So if I go at 11, then let's say if I go at 5 a.m., that means by 9 a.m. I would have done. It's just in a restaurant that I have to clean, and you know the restaurant starts at 11. They open at 11 a.m. So by 11 I have to be done. So it's a part-time job, and I needed, there are many jobs. I did not want a mini job. I needed a job where at least I will be able to pay my health insurance, because I'm using my husband's health insurance. I want to be independent, and also with part-time job, at least, yeah, there is a little also more than mini job. Yeah, the mini job is 603 euro, but at least mini job you will work just little time, not more hours, and not every day. But this one I have to work from Monday to Friday, which is okay for me. I'm not complaining. I only have to plan myself. I have to see how I balance school and the work. So yeah, let's wait for the train. Maybe I take you a little more and then we see. So guys, just alighted on the second path, and here I have to wait for 6 minutes. But anyway, I'm early enough. It's 6:35, so it's okay. Change. Let me put back the keys. I shouldn't lose them. So this week has been very quiet. I'm just going to remove my jacket. Yeah, and start to work. So guys, let me end this video. If you've watched up to this point, thank you so much for your support. Kindly like it for me. And yeah, here you have to work, and it feels good when you're working because you're not going to overthink. You know, when the account is zero, you're stressed. And if you're from a different country and you've traveled somewhere else, you may understand what I mean. You really need to have something. You need to have something, especially when it comes to your people asking you for help and so on. Yeah, thank you so much guys for watching. See you again on my next video.